he drops his week. So we going what's it called? The Big Steppers?
Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's a go ahead.
I think it's gonna be a double disc.
Yeah, life be so crazy I can't handle. Niggas be sense I can tell in there.
Kevin Samuels got killed.
You think that girl killed him, or I thought he had like cancer. Did he have cancer, like some like health problems before?
I mean, he had cancer when he was in like his 20s.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
and then he beat it. So there was a weird video, like it was his final live, like his Instagram live, and he was arguing with somebody. And then after that, he's dead in his sleep.
Wow. See, I didn't know all that. I thought it was like because the reports were saying he passed away. So I'm thinking, okay, it's like a natural cause of death. But yeah, I didn't know. He was. That makes me feel like something something fishy went on. Is she like a black, white, Mexican? Like what color?
She looked like she was like a Hispanic of some sort.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
yeah,
she's sad.
Damn, that's sad shit, man. And I thought it was crazy too. I haven't been on Twitter now, but like I've been on TikTok like a motherfucker, and like I've always seen like people like girls are like celebrating his death. I'm like, damn, like y'all are like taking this shit way too far. I get he said some like off the wall shit to some of you girls, but it's like to celebrate his death, that's just a whole other like he didn't hurt nobody. Like all he did was trying to help. You know what I'm saying? And like make people have real standards and shit. So
yeah, they're all just bitter.
Yeah.
Bitter. I'm keep it like that. They're bitter.
Yeah. They're just very bitter.
Very fucking
yeah. Since we were talking about music earlier, what do y'all think about Jack Harlow's new album? Have y'all heard it yet?
That shit's ass.
Is it okay? Why is it ass?
Okay, I don't think Jack Harlow can rap in the sense of lyrically. I don't think he's lyrically capable of being a rapper long term. I think his crutch is beats sampled off of older songs.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be his niche. He's the male Saweetie. I listen to his lyrics. I listen to how he raps, bro. And he raps like he has no personality. He raps like he raps like how Drake does on like songs where we know like he's spazzing, like Omerta or other songs where there's like no chorus.
Yeah.
That's how Jack Harlow raps. He raps like he's trying to spit something, but it's like it just doesn't connect.
But like, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. It's like Big Sean. Yeah. It's like, I see what you're trying to do. It's just not working.
No, I hear you.
But really good production.
Yeah.
His best song was First Class, and that shit was ass, except like it's only the chorus that was like good.
The lyrics, if y'all listen,
oh my god, it was like it was so bad.
Like what?
Yeah, I feel like for Jack, what's gonna keep him going is everything he does outside of music. Cause I feel like I don't know, he's like the perfect. I guess I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know, all the girls love him. He's white, but you know what I mean. He like appeals to all like the black girls and like all the media and like backing and whatnot. So I think that's what's gonna like keep him going. He's got a lot of like praise and a lot of just like push from just everybody. You know, all the big name people are kind of like, you know what I mean. And then we see that with a couple of artists like that just get pushed by all these other artists, and we're like, oh, this guy's the next thing, and it's like. You know, and then most of the time they die out because like the push is gonna leave. So we'll see over time if like when that push goes, it's gonna go out at some point, you know. And then let's see like if he's able, be able to last throughout the game and stuff. But the album was kind of underwhelming. It really was. I was just wait. I literally skipped to the Drake song, the him and Drake song, and then I went back and I listened to the whole thing, and it was like out of all the songs, I could say 3 or 4 I liked. Everything else was just kind of like it wasn't something I would go back to listening to. So I think it's more his outside. What he does outside of music is what I feel like is bringing all of his fans, not like his talent or content is just like him as what he does outside of the music, like the funny, goofy, sus shit, being gay with Gucci and shit, you know.
So you think he's like many people think he's an industry plant?
I'm not gonna say he's an industry plant because I remember when Uzi was going through all that like contract shit. Like remember, like it was like 3-4 years ago, long like all that contract stuff. Jack Harlow was signed around the time that was happening, and it was signed to the same label as Uzi. So he's been, I guess, in the industry for the past 2, 3, 4 years. It's just that he just kind of actually this year and last year actually started to get a push and drop music and actually become a, someone in the game. So I'm not gonna say the industry.
I think Jack is gonna have a redemption album in the sense of he's gonna need a few songs to showcase that he can out rap people. Because we don't know what he even wants out of music. Is he in music to make money? Is he in music to showcase that he has skill? So all we know is that he makes songs about women from his hometown, and that sounds kind of familiar. And he's just like he's a seed pause of J. Cole and Drake. That's what I'm getting, but he doesn't have the lyrical capability of either one.
Yeah, and to answer your question when you just said what he's in it for, like I seen that interview, I think it was Angela Martinez. It was either that or Hot 97. I forgot which one it was, but they were talking to him. He said he doesn't like drink or smoke at all because he said he's focused on being the best rapper ever.
Wait, you don't drink or smoke? Don't drink at all? Have you never drank?
I have drank.
But
I
you
gave
don't
it up
drink.
a year and a half ago. I haven't had a sip. I didn't have a problem or anything. I just like wanted to lock in and become the biggest artist. I'm just focused. There's so much I want to achieve and so many people that I want to put in position where I'm from. Like we're just so hungry right now because what we have is so sought after and fragile. You know what I'm saying? So many people lose the spot because they don't treasure it. And like I'm prizing this because I know it's like it feels fragile to me.
So I guess that's what he's in it for. That was his answer. So he said he wants to be the best rapper ever. So
I think he's just trolling. I think he's
no,
just trolling.
he seemed very serious. He probably is trolling, but I don't know. He looked very serious when he said it. If I can find the clip, I'll send it to y'all later.
No, I saw it. Yeah.
You saw it? Okay.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I was like, my
That
face.
right
yeah,
there
whatever.
that right there is retardation. He is fucking stupid. He's so stupid. Like you're not. That's a what? You can't do that. You can't say that. There's no way you could be the best rapper ever. It's impossible. It's literally impossible. Nobody from fucking Kentucky will ever be the best rapper ever. The best rapper alive is already one of the best. Is your skin tone? And you're not better than Eminem. It's impossible.
Yeah. Can't. Yeah.
Jack's gonna say nigga one time, and then he might become the best rapper ever.
I think he has the nod. Like if he were to say it, I think it'd be good. I think people would just let it be okay. Which is,
I believe you too. That's tough.
Yeah. I really believe so. If he said that, people would be like, it's good. He's valid.
Did you guys like the Future album?
I have mixed feelings about it. There's 3 songs that I play repeatedly. Everything else is kind of like I'll probably never listen to it again. But yeah, 3 songs. The favorite one for me was called Zooted on Roxy's or Zooted and Booted, or I forgot the name of the song, but it was the 3rd or 4th song. I like that song a lot, but I think it's just kind of like a commercial album for him. I don't know, like I feel like with artists like him, he knows like he can put out whatever and it's going to sell. He's touching over more than 100,000 units his first week. You know what I mean? And honestly, that's all they really care about is the numbers. And I feel like he knows, like, I don't obviously we never met Future, but I honestly believe he knows like this isn't like his best work. This is just like, hey, look, like we can put out this album. It's gonna get a lot of traction. People love my misogyny, and they're gonna, go crazy to it. And I feel like it's kind of just like a money grab and kind of like, hey, I know I'm one of the greatest to do it, but I'm still here. I'm gonna give y'all an album type of shit. So I didn't really care for it too much.
Yeah, there's about 5 songs I liked off of it, but yeah, it was I don't know what's stopping him from doing like something of quality. I don't know. I guess he's too busy fucking, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, Scottie Pippen's wife. You know, Scottie Pippen's wife's been taking it.
But I haven't caught the first part we talked about.
What are we talking about first?
But the like Kendrick song. Damn. Bro, my shit is lagging here.
You sound like me. That's crazy.
So you talking about the Kendrick
Yeah.
song? Nah, the Kendrick song was
Yeah.
an amazing song. Like, it's what we expect from Kendrick. It's just, I don't know. I like when people do what they're expected to do, and we all know we expect Kendrick to be like this high level rapper and to have content and to have like deeper meaning in his music, and he does that. And you know, I'm happy that he's going off and doing the PG Lang shit. You know, his own label or whatnot. You know, it's gonna be a big thing. You know, for not only him but just for people that make his type of music. Because they're still out there. It's just that if you're not, if you don't sound like Yeet, it's just kind of like it's over right now for you. But he's bringing that back. He's gonna make it. He's bringing the real back. He's restoring the real back in the game and in Black people.
Yep. It has 751,000 views right now. It's only been out for 2 hours.
That's ridiculous.
Damn.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, y'all think this album is gonna be the best that he dropped since
It's gonna be better
Kid, Mad
than
City?
It's gonna be better than Damn
Yeah, yeah,
already.
yeah. This is gonna be better. This is gonna be better than everything that came out last year, probably, and what's gonna come out this year too. If I'm being honest, as far as hip hop, and I can say that.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I think so.
I think it's gonna be better yeah. I think this is gonna be some shit because I don't know. For me, you don't take 3, 4, 5 years off knowing and not come with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows the time that he spent away. He's like, yeah, I gotta come on to some different shit. Pause. But yeah. So I think he knows not even what's at stake, but I think he knows the climate and he knows what he could do as far as like, damn, I can really shift some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I did the control verse, you know what I mean? I put out Pimp a Butterfly when like Noah was on like the, you know, the racial and like the self-righteous shit. You know, he's done things in rap where it was kind of like a big moment. So I think this is like gonna be his biggest moment today, this album. So yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna get serious.
I wonder what the features are gonna be.
I think there's not gonna be a feature.
Who?
Oh,
I don't think that. No, I said there's gonna be no features, but for sure, Baby Keem's gonna be on it. Baby Keem's gonna be on there. I know for a fact Baby Keem's gonna be on there. And then if Baby Keem's on there, I know for a fact he's gonna have a whole of TDE niggas. He's gonna have J Rock on there. He's gonna have he might get another Rihanna feature. If he come out with Rihanna on that shit, it's a wrap.
I would only put J. Cole on there. To be honest.
Oh yeah, J. Cole,
That's
and
it.
Baby Keem. J. Cole.
If
Baby
we don't
Keem.
have a J. Cole feature,
Mm-hmm.
there's something actually wrong.
They're beefing. They're internally
There
beefing.
has to be. There's no way. There's no way the last J. Cole Kendrick collab was like Kendrick on his chorus. Like what?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up and rap. Go back and forth,
Yeah.
please. Stupid.
Yeah. I think yeah. J. Cole and Baby Keem gonna be on there. Absolutely. They absolutely have to be on there. We might get an old Nipsey verse. You know what I mean? We might get one of those. I would not be, and that's the thing. I have a different. I have like my own stance on using, you know, deceased rappers' lyrics and stuff like that. Like, I just don't like it when it's like everybody using it. It's like the Pop Smoke thing. Like, I don't want to get into that, but just everybody and their mom like getting this dead rapper's vocals, you know, on a song, you know. But in this case, it's like, you know, obviously they're from the same city, the same, you know, they rep the same things, you know, they have the same, you know, they're from the same, they cut from the same cloth. So I would love to hear you know, Nipsey on a Kendrick, you know, song to this day, even though he's passed away, because I know they're gonna do it justice. So I would like to see that.
Yeah.
That's going to be like something like J. Cole and him. Oh, yeah, best. It's going to be best album, better than Drake.
Yeah, the sort of yeah.
Certified Lover Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, I will say this though. I've actually have like 5 of the songs in rotation to this day, but it's gonna be better. It's gonna be better.
Definitely.
It's gonna be better. I believe it will. I will absolutely. I can say I'm real enough to say that. This is gonna be bigger than this is gonna be a big moment in rap, and I feel like we all see it too. It's like rap music or just hip hop music or just the whole scene is so extorted. It's like people extort the whole rap industry or the rap shit. You know what I mean? It's like it's just literally you get in to make money or to go viral. So it's like having someone like him coming back that like, you know, built it up. And it's crazy. It's like I don't want to get all like remember when in the Bible when Jesus went back to his father's house and and everyone was trying to sell shit. You know what I mean? Everyone was trying to like sell and do a market and you know what I'm saying in the house. And Jesus came and just threw all this shit on threw all this shit on the ground and like just he's like why are y'all disrespecting, you know what I'm saying, my father's house? It's like I look at Kendrick like why are y'all trying to disrespect this rap shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I feel like why are y'all trying to disrespect this rap shit? I'm coming back and I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, show y'all what's going on.
I need that.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because I feel like he can really come at pioneers of rap and be like, look what y'all did. Look what y'all let happen.
Yeah.
Quality is gone. Rap music isn't the voice of Black people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The voice is now a man out of Chicago about talking crazy.
Yeah.
The voice is a man out of Chicago not being the voice of Black people.
Yeah.
You niggas have oversaturated our culture. That's why he said in the song, fuck culture. Like, what is that? Y'all destroyed it. And you know who's the first person to I ever hear say that type of term?
Vince
Academics.
Oh, academics, yeah. Oh, I said Vince Staples, but
yeah, both of them. Really, Academics was like, what's culture? What's hip hop culture? It's not my culture.
Yeah.
Like you guys saying like don't snitch and all that hip hop culture. That's not culture. That's stupid.
That's not culture.
Yeah.
So you try to tell me I gotta snitch for some shit I didn't do? Like,
exactly.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's not culture. That shit's what do you call it? That's self-destruction.
And it's like
self-destruction.
It's so corny because it's true. And nobody has that mind. Not even the boys, nobody has the mind to conjure up the words to defend hip hop.
Yeah.
Nas is so proclaimed, but he'll drop an album, leave.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like.
And you know what's crazy, to add on to your point? I feel the reason why a lot of these, you know, pioneers aren't really speaking up and kind of let what happened around what happened is because there's more money in it now. So I truly believe it's like they'll rather keep their mouth shut and just kind of go with the bullshit knowing they're gonna get more money. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to kind of mess it up. But it's almost like it's kind of the point where it's like you gotta pick. It's like, you know, the morals or the money. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously most of the people in the rap game, you know, they pick the money, they pick the finances because it's at an all-time high. But with that comes, like you said, like no more quality, oversaturation. You know, it just takes the fun, it takes the nostalgia out of just listening to music. I remember even back in 2015, 2013, 14, it's like niggas would get so excited to hear like a new album because we know, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a rollout. It was they're gonna come out with some, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot that went
Mhm.
into it for us to actually want to listen to it. And even if sometimes we didn't like the music, we could tell it there was a lot that got put into it. Now it's like niggas is making albums in 3, 4, 5, 6 days and just putting whatever the fuck, putting 20, 30 songs on it. Shit has no,
Jeez.
you know, synergy. You know what I mean? It's just like
Yeah.
just throwing shit at you. It's like what Drake said. He said these niggas dropping trash, they littering. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas just littering these days. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah. And it's I'm really interested to see what it spoke about. The thing is, if we look at the world,
Yeah.
no cop shootings, no notable cop on black crime, no notable ones that have been sticking out. That
Yeah.
hasn't already been documented and talked about. The black community for the past 4 months has been pretty okay. Would you guys say?
Absolutely.
Besides rappers dying and shit.
Absolutely.
If we look at the content of what Kendrick Lamar can talk about, I think it's going to be a personal album.
Mm.
Personal and also like a letter to hip hop type of thing. I'm really thinking it's going to be less like world shit and more of personal stuff.
Mm.
So I think this is going to be a real deep dive into his life. What I remember an article, bro, years ago that him and his girl, who he's been with since high school, were expecting a child. This was years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if that came to fruition. I don't know if maybe it was born.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he's still with the girl. Who knows if his parents are still alive? Like, what has been going on in his life?
Yeah.
Well, is he going to talk about some some money issues about Top Dog and them? Which I hope he doesn't, because it would hurt to know, even though Kendrick Lamar is affiliated with the hood, I don't want it to be like oh, you finna leave TDE now and you finna talk crazy. Yo, don't forget that you're from the hood, like you're from our area. So I hope that there's no gang politics happening, or will happen if he brings up their personal issues. But
Yeah.
I would love for a Clarity album.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah. I think one thing that got me really excited about the album was when he put out that statement, you know, with the little, like that little desktop link with the statement. I remember the first paragraph he said, I had so many fleeting thoughts and I went months without looking at my phone. You know what I mean? So it's like, obviously you can look at a guy like Kendrick, you can look at people in rap and you can tell, okay, you know, they have people that tell them what to say. They have people that get him here and there. But I feel like with Kendrick, you could tell like he's the type of guy where it's like he wears his emotions on his sleeve, and you can look at him and tell that like, okay, he has a deeper level of thinking and understanding. And like remember when the whole, I'll always remember this too, when the whole George Floyd thing was going on, you know, he was mostly silent the whole time. And it was like a lot of people took it in a bad way, but at the same time, I don't think in the same they took it in a bad way, but at the same time, it was like there's a reason why. I feel like he always has a reason for what he does and why he does it. And it's like, obviously we know Kendrick's always been a guy that, you know, puts his race first, you know, tries to have the betterment of all of us and shit like that, as far as just Black people moving forward, you know? So like, he's a very calculated individual, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, with him not, you know, I know he went on a march, but he didn't really say too much. Like, he didn't really say a lot of things, and then, you know, goes away and stuff. So yeah, like I agree with what you're saying. Like I really want a personal album. I really want to know what happened within these 5 years, because it had to be a lot of crazy things, you know, for you to go away. Because for anybody, like if you or Cassius or me went away for 5, 6 years and just didn't say anything or had barely any talk, you'd be like, I wonder what he's going on, or like, is he okay? Or, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of questions got brought up. So hopefully he answers them all, or at least most of them.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Average Guy podcast. We'll try to get episodes to y'all at least once a week. We're going to cover a lot of different things. But mainly, we're just going to talk about what we do because, the Average Guy has lots to contribute.